Oh, hello, everybody. This is Sergeant Epic here, and welcome to That Comic Show number 19.1. That is right, I'm back with another episode of That Comic Show, and this is the 19th week in a row that I have done this show. Sure, I've messed up a few times and I've uploaded late, but technically, I've been doing this 19 weeks straight. On schedule besides 1 week, so we end this bitch. Come on. Next week will be the 20th episode, which is amazing. Be two, be, well, I don't know what I was gonna say there, but we'll be, I don't know, we've done 2 times 10, guys. It'll be like, man, it'll be 4 months next week, basically. So that is, wow. I've been doing this for almost 4 months, or about 4 months now. That is insane. But anyway, I'm back with That Comic Show, which I've already gone over. And today, for the first segment, there might be 2, there might not. I want to make 2, but I don't know how it's going to happen. First segment is going to be the regular segment of what I'm reading and recommendations of the week. I actually read less comics than last week, which really sucks, but I've got this bag right packed up this week with 32 books. So we're actually, it's only been either 24 or there was the 1 week it was 34, so it's kind of different in numbers a bit. I could add 2 more, but you know what? I think 32 is enough, and 32 is a good number. 4 times 8 and whatever, so yeah, get in there. I don't know what I'm doing right now. But yes, Sorry. Back on track. In the second segment, if I get to make it, will be a recap and review of That's Right. There was actually another episode last week of Riverdale. So there's an episode 7 and there's 2 more episodes yet to come. I don't think there's one actually airing tonight. I think it's like a 2-week gap in between each now of the last 2. I guess there's 9 episodes, because I was going by what Netflix was saying, so I thought there was only the 6 because that's all they had listed before. So I fucked up. So there is more Riverdale to go. I thought last week was the last episode of the season, but it isn't. So hopefully I get to make that video tonight, because I have watched that almost a week ago now. If I don't get to make the video tonight, I'll probably rewatch the episodes since I don't think there's an episode that airs tonight. So I'll probably rewatch that episode again just to fully, so I can do a legitimately and a much better recap and review with a much fresher mind. So yes, we're gonna get right into the video now, and I'm gonna show you guys what I read over the last week, which I only got to read 16 comics. I had 12 comics left over. Last week I had 10 comics left over, so I got more leftover comics in here this week than I had last week. But I got 20 new comics in the bag also. The reason I have 32 books in here, so many books this week, is because the books I put in were from the next haul I had, and I had 20 books because they were the books from that dollar haul I had like a month back or whatever it was, a few weeks back, where I bought just a ton of dollar books. So I just put all those in there because I didn't want to split it into 2 groups. So yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go over the books that I read over the past week now, like I already said. Starting with, I finished off the 3 New Teen Titans issues that I had to read. So I read issues number 21, 33, and 37. I don't know if I'm going to recommend any of the, I actually really enjoyed, part of me really enjoyed 21. I thought it was quite good. I don't know if it's good enough to give a recommendation or not. You know what? I'm gonna recommend it. It was pretty decent issue, pretty good. Then 33. I actually kind of forget what I just read. I read these next 4 issues just today, actually. I'm not going to recommend this one because I can kind of almost not remember what happened in it, so yeah. But I am going to recommend issue number 37. This was quite a good issue, and I liked the stuff between Raven and Nightwing. I thought that was good. Raven's always been a character I've wanted to see more of, and this was, I guess, like when she looked more human. So yeah, cool. And then I got to read those two Master of Kung Fu issues that I had to read that I didn't get to read last week. And those were issues number 37 and annual number 1. And I'm not going to give a recommendation to this one. This was my least favorite issue, probably, of the Master of Kung Fu issues I have. I've only read 4 of the issues that I have. I still got, like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I still got 12 issues of Master of Kung Fu to read. So yeah, I've only read 4. I had 16, I guess. But I am gonna recommend the king size annual, the annual number 1 for Master of Kung Fu. Guest star, co/guest star in Iron Fist. Great issue, awesome team up. 2 great characters teaming up. I don't know if it was team up for the first time. It's definitely one of the first, but it might have been the first time. Pretty good story. I enjoyed it. It was a long one. Took me a while to read. Older books tend to take me longer to read just because it's, I don't know if it's because they're less exciting or if, like, just the writing style, but, like, I don't know. But either way, I'm just gonna move on now. I'm gonna bag and board these Teen Titans After, along with the Thunderbolts I have yet to bag and board. And that'll finish off the bags and boards I have left to use. So yeah. And then you guys have already seen these next 5 books that I've read, because I did that episode of Ranked a day or 2 ago. It was 2 days ago that I made it. So I'm just going to go through them right quick. I finished off the books for my all-new comic call number 13, and I read Dead No More Clone Conspiracy issue number 4. The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 23, Clone Conspiracy tie-in, the second last one. All New X-Men issues number 5 and 6. Great. Oh, by the way, all these 5 issues that I'm showing you, all those 4, and plus this one, I'll get recommendations of the week. Spider-Man number 12. Wow, this was good. I already talked about those in the rank, though, so I'm not going to talk about them now. They all get recommendations of the week, though. Then the last 2 comics I read were the 2 classic Amazing Spider-Mans that I had. The first 2 issues of my own new comic called number 14, which were the Amazing Spider-Man number 276 and 350. And you know what? I'm gonna give both of them a recommendation of the week. Definitely 350. I really enjoyed this issue. Second time I've read it, because I had an old copy. I was partly disappointed in this, but this was also a good issue, I thought. So it was pretty good. So I'm gonna give them both recommendations of the week. So yeah, it turns out it was Flash Thompson that gets tricked into the role. I thought it was Ned Leeds, or I don't know, but whatever. But now we're gonna move on to the books that I actually gotta put these 2 Spider-Mans to the side because I gotta keep them out for the other books from the haul. So I'm going to show you guys the 32 books in my reading bag that I know I'm not going to get to read them over the next week. I was contemplating whether to throw some, like, some manga and a hardcover book in here that I still have to read, instead of more comics just for a week to change things up. But I think I'll do that next week, because I also got... it's these that I'm talking about. I was thinking about putting these in my bag, but I'll just wait till next week, till when I can hopefully put the next haul that I have, since I got those with that haul, and also hopefully I'll get to read a lot this week. But I'll get right into it now. So the first 12 books are the books I had left over, so just be mindful of that. I can't pull this out right now. And some of these books aren't, like, bagged and boarded properly, or, like, yeah, I think they all have bags on them, but I don't have any more bags and boards, so I have to buy more, so hopefully that will happen. I might... See, it works out right now. I got a perfect amount of bags, but this bag's probably going to get replaced probably next week. But I have a perfect amount of bags right now because I have 2 other comic calls and I have 2 other bags that are like new. So actually, no, I have a third one. Oh my. I'm gonna switch out bags then, I think. Yeah, those are gonna fall. I got this extra bag laying over here. So, yeah, I'm gonna put them in this newer bag. Cool. So now I have a bag I don't need. Okay, so, the first 3 books are Knights of the Old Republic issues that I didn't get to read this week. I got 3 of them. Knights of the Old Republic issues number 18, 21, I don't have 19 or 20, and 23, I don't have issue number 22. So yeah, I'll definitely be reading these over the next week because I don't want them in the bag for another week. So yeah, flip those around. Then we're moving on to the books that I have left to read from my own comic call number 14. And I don't know how many I have left actually, so we're just gonna go through them. I have Secret Wars issue number 5. It should technically say 9 of 9 up there. I can't wait to read this. This will actually probably be the next book I read, if I'm being honest here. Then I have Monsters Unleashed issue number 2. The first issue, I'm just gonna say sucked. But I kind of, part of me still can't wait to read this issue because I'm hoping it gets better. It's only a 5-issue miniseries / event, so I'm good. And I only bought 1 tie-in issue, and I'm only buying the 1 tie-in issue for now with Spider-Man, Deadpool, unless I collect some other series in the future. Like if I ever catch up with all new X-Men, then I'll get that tie-in. But yeah, number 2. I mean, I have the rest of the issues in my pull list now because they're all out, so I gotta get those so I can get that out of the way. Speaking of the tie-in, I have Spider-Man / Deadpool issue number 1 Monsters Unleashed .mu. So yeah, both of them right here. So that's cool. Hopefully this will be good. I have a feeling this is gonna be the best part of Monsters Unleashed is this tie-in. So yeah. Then I have the Uncanny Avengers issue number 19, the second part of the story arc where they face off with Red Skull. Cool. Last issue was good. Whatever. Let's move on. Then I have 2 issues with Deadpool here with issue number 25, the last part of the Deadpool 2099 arc that has been spread out since like issue 6 of this series is when it started. It's been spread out like every like 6 or so issues basically. I think it was a 5-part story, I'm guessing. I don't know, maybe if only 4. It was, I don't even know if I'm being honest, like, whatever. And then I have Deadpool issue number 26, a sort of Valentine's Day issue, and Rogue guest stars too, so I can't wait. At least I think she does, from what I read. Jessica Jones issue number 4, past 2 issues were fantastic. Issue number 1 was great too, but especially issues 2 and 3 were awesome. It's been like 2 months. It's been 2 months since I've read any Jessica Jones, so I really can't wait to read this. And then Black Widow issue number 10, the third last issue of the series. Issue number 11's out, which is the second last issue of the series, at least from what I've seen and read and heard and stuff. So can't wait to read this. It's been my second favorite series after Spider-Man, the Miles Morales one. And then the last comic of that all new comic call number 14, before we get into the books from my all new comic call number 15, which are the dollar books, is Dead No More: The Clone Conspiracy issue number 5, the last issue besides Omega of this series, but the last issue of this event, basically. Yeah. The cover's kind of chippy. I almost felt like I got a damaged copy, but it's just the way it's designed there. And now moving on to the $20 books I got. You guys have already seen these, so I'm just gonna hit them right out quick, especially if I want to record that, the other part of that comic show. But I don't know if that's gonna happen this week. I'm sorry if it doesn't, but whatever. So I actually, this one was 50 cents. I forgot not all of them were dollar books. But I got Ravage 2099 issue number 1, gimmick cover. 2099 story, number 1, 50 cents, sure. Then I got Night Thrasher issue number 1, cool. I actually kind of don't like this cover, if I'm being honest. But it was $1 gimmick cover. Number 1, so yeah. Then I got the Punisher Holiday Special number 1. There's actually 2 Punisher Holiday Special, I think, so yeah. Maybe I can find the other one just so I have both. This isn't I could get an upgraded copy of this, so maybe. I mean, it's not in that bad condition or anything. It's only $1, so whatever. Gimmick cover also. Yet another gimmick cover with Thunderstrike issue number 1. Great. I'm excited to read this one. Then Marvel The End number 1 of 6. Cool. It was like an event, a bi-weekly event that happened, like, Lord, I don't even know when now. Then I have True Believers, Age of Ultron, Book 1. So this is technically issue 1 of Age of Ultron from the event, so I can't wait to read this one. Then I have Sleepwalker, issues number 2 and 3. I really like the first issue. I don't know, I really like the character of Sleepwalker. So yeah, it's really nice. Then I got Namor the Submariner, issues number 2 and 3 from 1990. This was like a 60-something issue run, I think. If I remember, if not higher than that. So yeah, got the first 3 issues of it though. I really enjoyed the first issue of that yet again. So yeah, got it again. Then I found a random issue of Iron Man for $1. Hopefully it's still like fully intact, like it looks like from the cover and stuff. Bit of discoloration, but it's in pretty decent condition. Iron Man issue number 272. I'm trying to get any Iron Man issues I can whenever I can. So to find one for $1 that looks to be in pretty decent shape, I'm grabbing it. It's probably like water damaged or something, Lord knows. Then I got the Deadly Foes of Spider-Man issue number 1 of 4. I mean issue number 2 of 4. I have issue number 1 of 4. So I decided to get the second issue. I passed up on it before, couldn't pass up on it a second time, and now I need the last 2 issues of the series. I think it's in pretty decent condition. Up here's iffy. But yeah, then I got Miles Morales, The Ultimate Spider-Man, issue number 1, the True Believers edition. So I definitely can't wait to read this, and this will probably be my favorite book out of all of them, I'm guessing. So yeah. Then I have Scarlet Spider, issues number 1 and 2. I should actually probably put these in the order they actually came out in, and not by like series numbers and stuff. But you know what? Screw it. I don't care. I'm not going to. Then I got the Spectacular Scarlet Spider, issue number 2. Cool. This was Virtual Morality Part 3 or 4. Then I had Cyber War Part 3 or 4. Then Cyber War Part 4 or 4, because this is when the story spread over titles, which is annoying. Because then you gotta get every title to freaking read a story. Then I got Web of Scarlet Spider issue number 3 and Web of Scarlet Spider issue number 4, which is my second copy. This was an upgrade that I got. There's multiple copies I saw there for $1. I grabbed this one because why not? It's an upgrade. It's not like the covers. I don't think, I haven't opened it up yet. Aren't like the covers aren't like falling off, like aren't about to fall off. So yeah, cool. And then Scarlet Spider Unlimited issue number 1, which is basically a one shot. And then the last issue here is Silver Sable in the Wild Pack, issue number 11, which is like one of my most favorite things I've read as of late. It has been those first 10 issues of Silver Sable in the Wild Pack. So I'm glad to have found the next issue for only $1. For only $1. So yeah, it's not in the best condition, but it is. It's good enough, and for $1. Whatever, I just want to read the story. Hopefully I can upgrade. Hopefully I can find the rest of the issues. There's like 40 something issues, I think, of this series. So yeah, something like 44, I think, if I remember. So yeah, I really want to collect this whole series, and to get the first 11 issues for $1 each is really nice. But anyway, guys, I think we're done this video here. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment, and even share if you'd like to. I'm gonna end this right now. You might have heard my door open there. Yeah, it's not the best time interruptions to happen right now. But anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next video, and peace out. Hopefully I get to record the next video, but if I don't, you should get it this weekend, hopefully, probably Sunday, because I'm actually going to be gone for a couple days, which is also why it's important for me to record now. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'll see y'all later, and peace out.